Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at Thomas William Richey, and it says that he's been missing since July 11th, 1950 from Prospect, Oregon. He was only 16 years old, and this says he was born December 3rd, 1933. He was 5'9" to 5'10". He had brown hair and brown eyes, and he wore glasses. And it says he left home to go fishing on the Rogue River July 11th, 1950, 4 miles outside Prospect on Mill Creek Lane and 6 miles upriver from the Lost Creek Dam. He liked to fish in an area where there was a cable car above the river that could be stopped in the middle and fished from above. Now, here it states that he didn't actually fish from the cable car. He would use the cable car to get across the river to fish from the other, on the other side. And according to Tommy's brother, who also utilized the cable car to cross the river, as far as he can remember, the cable car was tall enough that you could stand up in it and lean on the edge without falling out. So I just wanted to point that information out as we go along. Anyway, he didn't return home. There was a search, and they never found him. They had a bloodhound track Thomas's scents to the river's edge where the two footprints were found near the cable car crossing where his fish tackle was located. So despite extensive searches in the woods and river, Thomas was not found. And 20 years before that, Thomas's mother's first husband and 6-year-old son had drowned in the same area of the river. And let's see, which would make sense because that's probably the area that's of the river that's near their house. So he's 16, and this is the Namus case that somebody created for him. And it has pretty much the same information, but it also has some photos. And here's a photo of him. And so then when we go to this place, this Missing Persons Commentary blog spot, and they have posted about this where you can pause it and read it, or you could go to their blog spot and read it. And they put their birth date between July 12th, 1933 and July 11th in 1934. So I'm not certain if the birth date that they have is correct, but I would think so on the Charlie Project and the Namus. So this one has a newspaper article, and it says search party combs Rugged Rogue River area for lost. And I don't see the name of the newspaper or anything like that. But it says a radio report from Bald Mountains earlier this afternoon said search parties looking for Thomas William Richey were to congregate at 2 p.m. to begin a concentrated... Wait a minute. Is that what that says? Let me see if I can zoom in on this, because I don't know if the word concentrated is right. Yeah, I don't know what that says. Anyway, a search of the deep holes in the river below the cable crossing where the used fishing gear was found this morning. Search parties are combing the rugged Upper Rogue River area today for Thomas William Richey, missing on a fishing trip. Radio reports from the area said today. Young Richey is the son of the storekeeper at Wildwood, 4 miles below Prospect. Art Close State Forest Lookout on Bald Mountain relayed details of the search via the Elk Lumber Company radio system this morning. He said Richey, 16 and a half, went fishing yesterday afternoon. When he did not return last night, a search was started about 7:30 a.m. today. And they found fishing gear. The used fishing gear was found on a cable car which crosses the river at its junction with the South Fork. Searchers speculate that he may have fallen from the cable fallen from the car into the river, gotten across, and then lost the car, which automatically returns to the other side of the river, in which case he would have a long hike either up or down the river before he could cross again. He may have gotten lost in the woods on the other side or attempted to wade the swift river and been swept away. Parties are going down the river below the cable crossing and also are combing the woods above and below. At this point, the river goes through a deep gorge with steep walls. More than a dozen state police, sheriff's deputies, and individuals from the area, including 5 Elk Lumber Company men and employees of Everett Skeeter's Logging Company, make up the search parties. Sam Taylor, logging superintendent for the Elk Company, operated the mobile radio set in Medford, which carried the search information. So there is that. Oh, and there it says it was July 12, 1950, Wednesday, Medford Mail Tribune, Medford, Oregon, newspapers.com. And I don't have a subscription to them. Maybe I should get one. I just don't have one. So, anyway. So I just thought that's the information that there is that I saw on this, and I wanted to share that with you. So this is the one that we were looking into today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave comments. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.